Hello again, my green finger friends. Welcome back to my allotment. Little tour again for you today, just to show you what I've been up to. Just going the tradesman's entrance, the back door. So this is overrun in here, in this bath, with weeds, but there is carrots in there, plenty of carrots, and loads of weeds. Potatoes are coming through on a single box. Little bonsais are coming up. Rhubarb's still growing nicely. In the little poly tent, it's very much thinned out. All the seedlings have come out, most of them now. Still a few bits in there, a few tomatoes, beetroots, celeriac, and plenty of dwarf, what is it? Curly cow. Dwarf curly cow, that's it. Right, so that's pretty much empty now. As we come out here, potatoes in there are coming through. Potatoes in the buckets are coming through. Potatoes in the single box again. Wooshberry old lettuce there, not very good lettuce really. That's the pound lettuce in Tesco's. The living salad, that's going good. Radishes, just a few strawberries that were left in that box. More lettuce over there, that's gone mad. All these beds are now ready to put these seedlings in that I've got in here. Still got a bit of the rubbish in there from the shed, you notice. That's got to come out. So there we've got cabbages. There's a few more spinach there. I've already put some spinach out. There's some lady dye runner beans there. Tomatoes there. Dwarf beans there. Tomatoes there. A little bit of spinach in this polytunnel, because this spinach here was living salad from Tesco's, and that has gone much better than what it has done outside. I'll show you the outside one in a minute, much better than the polytunnel. Lettuce is there, indoors, keeping the bugs off them. Lady dye, runner beans, cucumbers, celeriac. Never had that before, never even tried it. Don't know whether I like it or not. I'm going to grow it and see what happens. A few little odd lettuces there. Tomatoes there. Dwarf curly cow there. Remember that's on. It's a bit of a mix up, but it's all just stored in here until I get going. These here, very much behind. These chilli plants. Jalapeno peppers. Odds and sods everywhere here. But when I come into here, this other polytunnel, I put some of the rubbish in here, but it's got to go. It will go eventually. These two little grape vines that I've got here, one in the corner here and one up there, they took a hit on that last frost. Dwarf runner beans there. I've taken most of the weeds out of these buckets. They were full up with weeds. That's the horse manure. We're going to go for the cow's manure next time. Start using that. Hopefully we can get a source of that and keep going on that one, rather than the horse manure. Cows have got more stomachs than horses. Have a look at it, Google it. So anyway, look, we've got cucumbers there. Actually in their place, they're going to stay now. And jalapeno peppers. That's the first bit in here. Starting to fill it up. Apart from the two sorrowful little grape vines that I think are surviving. Certainly not going to pull them out. Then weeds have got to come out. And when we go from here through this little walkway down here, What with the rain we've just had, these garlic and onions have gone nicely. They're the best ones I've got there. So I've got red onions, white onions. There's the other spinach that I've put outside. It probably won't go as good as that in the polytunnel. I'm just going to experiment. Some little dwarf beans there. Some more garlic. And there's that other living salad, spinach. I won't lift this right off, but they were put in this place, in this box, outside, some weeks back, about 3 or 4 weeks back. And then ones in the polytunnel, they've only been in there probably about 2 weeks. And they all started off the same sort of size. My wife had already had a little munch on some of it, and I saved a couple of leaves on each plant. So you buy it from Tesco's, that spinach cost about £2 I think for a tray, and in that tray there must have been what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably about 20 plants. Now this morning, because it's so nice and sunny and I'm not at work, so I sort of protrude down here, made myself some canes into the ground with this timber on top of these scaffold poles for strength. That'd be strong enough there. I've used tyre wraps all the way through, no string, tyre wraps. Push the cane straight down into my nice earth, hit the clay at the bottom, rock solid, and then just tyre wrapped it all up. That should take me about half an hour to do that. Messing about with string, no good. These potatoes that we left off on last time, I've topped those out. Still can have a little bit more in there. A bit more of a top out with soil. All the way through them potatoes there. These ones are only halfway out the box. No one's touched all my panels on that next door plot, and they haven't told me off about it. Well, I don't want the weeds. Them panels look better than all them weeds, especially once them seeds start flying off them onto my plot. Now, not forgetting, oh, the little lettuce is gone. He went in a sandwich, the little lone lettuce from last time. My strawberries survived the frost. So as we come through, I've just about shown you now what I'm doing. I have been doing a little bit. I water these beds, even though there's nothing in them, I water them so I can get all them weeds out of that horse manure before I start putting more stuff in. Because they just keep coming, the weeds, unless you use the black membrane. Haven't built a shed yet. Unless you use the black membrane, like I'm going to be putting on here, otherwise you're forever weeding. You'll spend half a day, 4 or 5 hours a week weeding these plots, unless you put that black membrane on. So that's me for another little tour of the King's Allotment. Bye for now.